The second impeachment case hearing for President Yoon took place as scheduled today, where the legal teams on each side exchanged heated words. Our Oh Soo-young has the details.
President Yoon Suk Yeol's impeachment trial unfolded with intense political overtones as the Constitutional Court proceeded without the leader at the second hearing on Thursday.
As a full-fledged debate began, lawyers representing Yoon and the National Assembly presented conflicting narratives about the legality and the context of the martial law decree declared on December 3rd last year.
The National Assembly's panel presented 5 grounds for impeachment, declaring there was no basis or conditions that made it necessary for a martial law decree, which can only be triggered by the president in times of national crises such as war or those akin to war. The panel also said Yoon violated the procedure of declaring the decree by not having properly attained and documented cabinet approval. They also claimed Yoon tried to paralyse the functions of Parliament by aiming to prevent a motion to lift martial law, as well as block political activities, gatherings and press freedom. The Assembly side further said Yoon tried to undermine the independence of the National Election Commission and tried to detain judicial figures.
The respondent violated the Constitution, attempting to dismantle the Republic of Korea's constitutional and democratic system in one sweeping act.
Meanwhile, Yoon's lawyers questioned the impeachment process and emphasised the context in which the president felt forced to declare the fateful decree. The lawyers insisted that the president was initiating a peaceful martial law against the opposition-led parliament's series of attacks and impeachment motions against the incumbent government.
I'd like to ask how exactly you as the opposition-led parliament have been protecting the political opposition, which is the administration, with your relentless attacks? You claim protecting the political opposition is fundamental to liberal democracy, and that hit me hard.
Yoon's side also raised suspicions about election fraud and claimed it was the president's duty to try to protect the constitutional order as the National Election Commission refused to accept investigations. They fundamentally argued that martial law should not be subject to judicial review, calling it an act of governance that can be exercised by the president. The team further reiterated their position that the National Assembly panel's move to remove debate over insurrection from the trial undermines its legitimacy, as the Assembly cited insurrection as a major reason for impeachment in their resolution. The second hearing took place without the president, as the leader was arrested and taken in for questioning on Wednesday. Under the Constitutional Court Act, the judicial bench is able to hold trial hearings without the respondent if they are absent for the second time. The court denied Yoon's request to delay Thursday's session, saying that his 48-hour detainment didn't justify rescheduling. However, during the hearing, the bench decided to add 3 full days of trial hearings until February 13th. It originally set 5 afternoon sessions until February 4th, which Yoon's defense objected to. His legal team has argued that the trial is moving along too quickly without sufficient discussion or notification of the proceedings. The team has also objected to the court obtaining investigation records as evidence. To this, the court said Thursday that it does not violate the law, and also announced that 5 senior officials under investigation, including former Defense Minister Kim Yong-yeon and former Intelligence Chief Hong Jang-won, were selected as witnesses, with testimony set for January 23rd and February 4th. The next trial hearing for the president's impeachment will be held Tuesday at 2 p.m. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.